Good day everyone, my name is Yoward Invinsor El Duque from 11 Yums Confidence. So for today's video guys, we will discuss our topic in second sem in politics and governance. Kaya ano pang hinihintay nyo? Manood at matuto. Let's go! The first one is politics. What is politics? Politics came from Greek word which means polis, affairs of the cities. Politics is the process of making decisions that apply to members of a group. It refers to achieving and exercising positions of governance. Organized control over a human community, particularly in a state. Next one is, what is ideology? Ideology is a certain set of ethical ideals, principles, doctrines, and myths, or symbol of a social movement. Ideology is a large class group that explain how society should work and offers some political and cultural blueprint for a certain social order. How political ideologies impact on the social and political life as a Filipino. In reality, political ideologies have no effect over Filipinos in terms social and political life. Dito na papasok ang power. Ano nga ba ang power? Power can be defined in many ways. Mostly, it is the ability to get what you want. Power have three types: power over, power to, and lastly, the power with. Simulan natin sa power over. Ano nga ba ang power over? Power over is the ability to dominate another person or a group. The second one is the power to. Ano nga ba ang power to? Power to is the ability to do something on one's own. It refers to one's abilities. Sources of this kind of power are intellect. Lastly, the power with. What is the power with? Power with is similar to power to in that it reflects ability, but power with is the ability to work with other to get something done by cooperation. Power have a main types. First one is coercive power. Second one is reward power. Third one is legitimate power. Fourth is expert power. And lastly, the referent power. Umpisahan natin sa coercive power. Ano ang coercive power? This kind of power involves the usage of threat to make people do what one desires. Ang ibig sabihin nito, gagamit ka ng mga salita na pantakot at gagamit ka ng dahas upang mapasunod mo ang iyong uutusan at gawin ito kaagad-agad. Second one is reward power. What is reward power? As the name suggests, this type of power uses rewards, perks, new projects or training opportunities, better roles, and monetary benefits to influence people. Ang sinasabi dito, gagamit ka ng pera upang makakuha ka ng tao na susundin yung uutos mo sa pamamagitan ng pagbibigay mo ng pera o kagamitan na makakatulong sa kanya para gawin niya ito. The third one is legitimate power. What is legitimate power? This power emanates from an official position held by someone to be in an organization. Example of that is government, president, and etc. Sinasabi dito na parang gagamitin mo yung posisyon mo bilang katiwala-tiwalang tao na mag-utos o gumawa ng isang hindi magandang bagay sa pamamagitan ng iyong posisyon o sa kahit anumang nagtitiwala sa iyo o kung sino man nagtitiwala sa iyo. The fourth one is expert power. What is expert power? Expert power, this is the personal kind of power which owes its genesis to the skills and expertise processed by an individual. Dito sinasabi na pili lang yung mga taong kayang gumawa nito dahil sinasabi dito may ibang tao na kayang mag-imbento ng isang bagay na siya lang ang nakakagawa, which is expert power. The last one is referent power. What is referent power? This is a power wielded by celebrities and film stars as they huge following amongst masses who like them, identify with them and follow them, hence they exert lasting influence on large number of people for a large number decision. Sa pamamagitan ng referent power, ito ay ginagamitan ng pagkasikat bilang isang celebrities, film stars. Maaari kang makagawa ng mali or tama sa pamamagitan ng paggamit mo ng kasikatan. Dahil mapapasunod mo dito ang mga tao. Okay, let's proceed to the Philippines under colonial rule, the Spanish government. There was no central government before the Spaniard came into the Philippines. The word barangay sa kanila is derived from the Austronesian, which is barangay, about used by the Austronesian immigration in sailing to the Philippines. Nagkaroon ng datu sa panahon ng Spanish government. The datu is a chief captain rule each barangay which was independent of the other barangay state. Parang yung datu siya yung naghahawak o nagpapatakbo ng isang bayan sa kanila. Parang barangay sa atin, ganun. The datu as a legislator, the datu issued the laws as the chief legislative authority. When the datu wanted to enact a law, he would consult with the council of elders. Meron pa silang elders na tinatawag. If the council approved the proposal, the datu would order the barangay carrier or announcer called umalokohan. Umalokohan ang nag-a-announce kung may sinasabi ang datu sa kanilang barangay, to announce to the people the approval of the new law. Kung mayroon ba na aprobahan na law na panibago sa kanilang bayan, which is the Spanish government, the Spanish people. May social classes na nangyayari nung Spaniard in the Philippines. Nung dumating sila dito, may social class silang dapat sundin. Sinusunod o patakaran. Hindi sila inequality. Nobles or maginoo class who were composed of the rules in their families occupied the highest class. They were usually addressed as gatlakan or raha or datu. Dito nakaposisyon yung datu o yung mga namumuno sa kanilang bayan nung Spaniards. Tinatawag na maginoo class. Pangalawa, sa social classes is timawa at maharlika. Ito yung mga shoulder. Freemen were the working class. Slaves were classified into two. Yung last is slaves. Classified into two. Number one is aliping na mamahay. Aling aliping na mamahay? Were not full-fledged slave. They had their own respective, their families, and their own houses. They were required to serve their master only during planting and harvesting period. The last one is aliping sa gigilid. Were the real slaves. They were homeless, prohibited to form their own families, required to stay in their master dwelling, and they could be used as a payment or debit. Aliping sa gigilid, pwede silang pumunta sa aliping na mamahay kung sila ay nag-asawa o nagkapamilya at may anak. Punta tayo sa The Katipunan Government. The Katipunan Government was a secret society that led the revolution. It was recognized by Andres Bonifacio with a structure that's a central government. The Biak na Bato Republic was established by General Emilio Aguinaldo in Biak na Bato. Emilio Aguinaldo sa dictatorial government. The Biak na Bato at hindi rin nagtagal ay nag-fail dito at si Emilio Aguinaldo ay pumunta sa Pilipinas upang i-continue ang fighting against the Spaniards. Punta tayo sa three branches of government, which is legislative, executive, and judiciary. Unahin na natin ang executive department. What is executive department? Hawak ito ng presidente, vice presidents, and their cabinet. Cabinet, representative of department. executive department, organ exercising authority in holding responsibility for the government of state. President ang humahawak nito, head of the state and government and function of the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Philippines or PH Army. As an outline, executive are Article 7 of the 1987 Constitution. Punta tayo sa Article 7, Executive Department, Section 1. What is Section 1? The executive power shall be vested in the President of the Philippines. Sinasabi dito, only President can make a laws, or President lang ang pwedeng gumawa ng batas, or siya lang ang pwedeng gumawa at mag-implement nito. Section 2, no person may be ejected president unless he is a natural-born citizen of the Philippines, a registered voter, able to read and write, at least 40 years old, and resident of the PH for at least 10 years. Section 2 is qualification. Maaari kang tumakbo kung ikaw ay able to read and write, at least 40 years old, and resident of the Philippines for at least 10 years. Section 3 is there shall be a vice president who shall have the same qualification in term of office and be elected and in the same manner as the president. He may be removed from office in the same manner as the president. Only way to remove president in his position. Section 4 is the president and vice president shall be elected by direct vote of the people for a term 6 years, which shall begin at noon on the 30th day of June, next following the day of the election, and shall end at noon of the same day 6 years thereafter. Ang government at vice president, meron silang 6 years na hangganan upang magsilbi sa ating bayan. And kapag lumagpas na sa 4 years na pagkakaupo ang president, ay hindi na siya pwedeng tumakbo sa mga susunod na eleksyon kapag siya ay natapos na ang kanyang term. At meron, ang vice president meron 2 consecutive term, maaari siyang tumakbo ng 2 beses as a vice president. The Section 11 of Executive Department, Article 7, the 1987 Constitution of the Philippines. Section 11. Whenever the President transmit to the President of the Senate and the Speaker of the House of Representatives written declaration, hindi automatically pag nag-resign ang Pangulo, verbally ay matatanggal. Need ng written declaration for the Vice President to be the acting as a President. Punta tayo sa Section 12. Section 12, in case of the serious illness of the President, the public shall be informed of the state of his health. Bawat nagkakasakit ang ating President, dapat alam nating mga tao kung ano ang nangyayari sa kanya. Section 13, Article 7 of the 1987 Constitution expressly prohibits the President, Vice President, the members of cabinet and their deputies or assistants from holding any other office or employment during their tenure unless otherwise provided Constitution. Wala dapat silang ibang profesyon na pinagsisilbihan o ibang mga bagay na pinagtutugunan pansin. Dapat kung ano ang role nila bilang president at vice president, dun lamang sila at wala nang iba pa. About administrative order, acts of the President which relate to a particular aspect of governmental operation in pursuance of duties as administrative head shall be promulgated in administrative orders. About proclamation order, acts of the President fixing a date or declaring a status or condition of public moment or interest upon the existence of which the operation of a specific law or regulation is made to defend shall be promulgated in proclamation which shall have the force of an executive order. power. Power shall be vested in the Congress of the Philippines. Legislative is the authority under the Constitution to make laws and to alter and repeal. Article 6, Legislative Department is the authority under the Constitution. Section 1, Article 6 is vested in the Congress of the Philippines, which consists of a Senate and House of Representatives. Ang legislative ay binubuo ng Senate and House of Representatives. The people to themselves by the system of initiative and referendum. What is initiative? Initiative, ito ay panungulekta ng data o papel ng mga pumirma upang maisabatas ito o madeklara. Referendum, proseso sa pagsagot ng word na yes or no. Punta tayo sa Article Section 2, the Senate. The Senate composed of 24 members elected by all qualified voters all over the country. Article 6, Section 5, neither house during the sessions of the Congress shall without the consent of other adjourn for more than 3 days to any other places than in which the two houses shall be sitting. Article 6, Section 5, the House of Representatives shall be composed of more than 250 members unless otherwise fixed by law. Punta tayo sa Section 6, Article 6. The liberty of abode and of changing the same within the limits prescribed by law not be enforced except upon law order of the court. Section 7, Article 6 is, neither shall be the right to travel be impaired except in the interest of national security, public safety, and public health, as may be provided law, Section 7. The qualification for House of Representative is at least 25 years old, is able to read and write, and except to the party list representative, a registered voter, and the resident for at least 1 year in the district where she or he shall be unelected. Our House of Representative is 3 years every consecutive. Article 6, Section 9, in case of vacancy in the Senate or in the House of Representatives, a special election may be called to fill such as vacancy in the manner prescribed by law. But the senator or members of the House of Representatives thus elected serve only for an expired term. Article 6, Section 10, salaries of House of Representatives and the Senate. HO2 salary grade 31, 273K to 312K monthly. Senate President or SG is 350K salary to 374K monthly. Okay, let's proceed to the last topic of 3 branches of government, which is the judiciary. Judiciary can interpret the law. The judicial power shall be vested in one Supreme Court and in such lower courts as be established by law. Article 8, Section 1. Traditional definition of judiciary is power to settle actual controversies involving the rights which are legally demandable and enforceable. Expanded definition about judiciary is power to determine whether or not there has been a grave abuse of discretion amounting to a lack or excess of jurisdiction on the part of any branch of or instrumentally of the government. Judicial power have 2 types, which is trial courts and review courts. Trial courts that hear and decide cases. Review courts that review the decision from the trial courts. Sandigan Bayan Special Court are focusing on cases involving graft and corruption of government official employees. Court Tax Appeal. Special Court focusing on appeals from decision of the Bureau of Customs and Bureau of the Internal Revenue. Sheriff's Court System. Special Court focusing on cases involving the Code of Muslim Personal Law. Supreme Court have 15 members, 1 Chief Justice, and 14 Associate Justice. Minimum age requirement for appointment, 40 years old. Years of practices law, 15 years. Court of Appeals, 70 members, 1 preceding and preceding Justice 69, Associate Justice 69. 70 members, 1 preceding Justice, 69 Associate Justice. Minimum age for requirement for Court Appeals is 40 years old and years of law is 15. Regional Trial Court, 13 judicial regions, 35 minimum age for requirements. Metropolitan Municipal Trial Court, 1 per municipality per city. Minimum age is 30. Years of practice of law is 5 years. Powers and duties of the Judiciary Department. Section 1. Courts are always open justice to be promptly and impartially administered. Courts are always open except on the legal holidays for filing of any pleadings, motion, or other papers for the trial of cases, hearing of motion, and for the issuance of orders, rendition of judgment. Section 2 is publicity of proceeding and records. The sitting of every court of justice shall be public, but any court may in discretion exclude the public when the evidence to be adduced is of such nature as to require their exclusion in the interest of morality and decency. Section 3. Process of Superior Courts enforced throughout the Philippines. Process issues from Superior Court in which a case appending to bring in defendant or the arrest of any accused person or to execute any order or judgment of the court may be enforced in any part of the Philippines. Fairness and Judiciary Department. By the nature, judiciary is a fair and just system where its decisions are based on the grounds as stipulated by the law that instills a neutrality and fairness rather than to be judgment of the legislative of the executive where by the law. The President installs set of Chief and Associate Justices in the Supreme Court. So, ayun lang ating at dito na tayo nagtatapos guys. Maraming salamat sa inyong panonood at sana may natutunan kayo sa akin sa panonood tungkol sa politics and governance. Inulit ko, ako nga po pala si Joward Invinsor El Duque from 11 News Confidence. Marami pong salamat sa inyong panonood. Hanggang dito na lang po tayo. Paalam! Bye!